Welcome to the next edition from the Comms Guy. My name is James Powell and I work for JCOM Automation Incorporated up here in Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. And today I'm going to be talking to you about Wireshark and PROFINET and a really cool feature that I was told about during a recent PROFINET audit when I was audited to become a PROFINET certified training center and competence center. One of the fellows from the Profibus Interface Center in Johnson City showed me this really cool feature in the latest version of Wireshark where it can read the GSD file for all the different devices that you have on the network and use that to decode the information. Unfortunately, there's a little gotcha on this feature. That is that Wireshark needs to be running during the startup feature in order to determine what the devices are and be able to decode. So the functionality of this feature is a little limited, but is still very, very useful, particularly in a learning environment. So let's fire up Wireshark here. So we have Wireshark running. First thing we need to do is verify that it's set up properly so that Wireshark can see all the GSD files. To do that, you go into Edit, Preferences, and then within Preferences you go to Protocols here on the left-hand side. Cursor through all the many protocols down to the P section and look for, cursor down to the PNIO, and there it has configuration GSD file net path. And so here I have it pointing to a directory where I've put all the GSD file MLs for all the PROFINET devices that I have on my network. So click OK. Now, before I show you how it actually looks once we can decode the information, let's look at it when we can't decode the information. So I'm just going to start up Wireshark here on the local area network and quickly stop. Here we're going to look at an I/O module, the Helmholtz TB20 input-output rack. And here we have the cyclic data. We can expand it out and you can see transfer status is saying okay. I can see the data, but it doesn't help me out. I have to know what the data means. So over here I can see that the I/O provider status is 80, meaning everything's okay, and the value is a 01 because I've input number 1 turned on. And the only reason I know that is because I know the device. And I've dived into that and looked at it. But Wireshark itself, right now, doesn't show that. Okay, now let me just power cycle the PLC. And now we'll, restart. Okay, there, okay, we're seeing the ARPs go on. It's booting up. Oh, there we go. So the network is up and running. I'm going to stop it for a minute. And now let's take a look at the PROFINET IO here, PROFINET IO cycle. And here, remember before, it wasn't showing very much data. Now it identifies that this is a TB20 IO rack, PROFINET IO rack. Has the name of the station. It says, GSD file found. It now interprets the different modules and then says the last module, module 5. The first 4 slots are taken up by the head, the PROFINET head module. And then the 5th module, or 5th slot, subslot, is the a digital input 2-point 24 volt, which it is. And then, cursor down a little bit more, highlight that, bring that down, and It shows the I/O provider status is a hex 80, meaning everything's good, and the I/O data is 1 byte. We highlight that and highlight the byte, highlight the byte there, and we can see it's a 0/1. So now, after having gone through the startup cycle, Wireshark is providing an awful lot more detail. It'd be really nice if it could provide all this detail from the beginning, but it has to be able to identify the module. And so the current level of functionality here, not perfect, certainly not like the PROFITRACE days, but not bad, and provides a lot of information, really great for learning. Speaking of which, if you want to learn more about this, attend a certified PROFINET network engineering class. They're available around the world in many certified training centers. JCOM Automation Incorporated up here in Peterborough, Ontario, Canada is one of them, and we offer a great environment. It's a beautiful location here in Peterborough, great spot for learning about PROFINET. Please come and join my training center. Thank you.
Today's video has been presented by JCOM Automation Incorporated. For more information about our products or our training courses, please see www.jcomautomation.ca. Thank you again for your time and attention. My name is James Powell. Bye.